In a video we uploaded recently on the channel, I talked about some morning habits that are causing you to have belly fat around your midsection area, and then some other habits that you can start inculcating to burn belly fat. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some evening/night habits that are causing you to actually store a lot of belly fat in your midsection area, and then of course, some other habits that you can now start inculcating so that you can start burning the belly fat. And between the two, the evening habits is actually one of my favorites. A lot of people think that burning belly fat starts at the gym. But like I said in that first video that we filmed, burning belly fat actually starts with your habits and your routines that you perform consistently. And so that's why it's important that you pay very close attention to today's video. What you do in the evenings and at night before bedtime actually contributes greatly to how you control and regulate your hormones, how you actually just keep your body well grounded in a healthy way, just so that you can consistently maintain a healthy lifestyle. And then of course, ensure that the belly fat is well guarded and it's not sipping out of its boundaries. It's staying within the confines of where it's supposed to stay. If that makes any sense. So the very first evening/night habit that stores belly fat in your body, which I know a lot of people are very guilty of, especially in this part of the world, is simply eating heavy and late night meals. Yes, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Eating heavy and late night meals. A lot of people will say, oh, I have a very busy schedule. The traffic didn't let me get home on time. Oh, but the cravings hit at night. All of those excuses. My sisters and my brothers, when you eat heavy and late at night, what you're doing to yourself is creating lots and lots of belly fat around your midsection area. And how does that happen? Now, when you eat heavy at night and then you go to bed, number one thing that actually happens is your body doesn't rest. You may be sleeping, but your body is not resting. And by the time you wake up the next morning, you're tired, your metabolism is all over the place, and you're grumpy, you're bloated. Things aren't working because when your digestive system was supposed to be at rest, it was pretty working for you. And so because of that, your stress levels will rise, cortisol is all over the place. And when you eat a heavy meal late at night, your insulin spikes so high. Going to bed immediately, for example, will just jeopardize your chances of actually burning fats. So instead of burning fats, you are actually going to be storing up fats. So there's an insulin spike. You go to bed, you're not resting. Your digestive system is still active. You wake up very tired. Your metabolism is scattered and all over the place. Your hormones are scattered and all over the place. You feel stressed, you feel tired, and that stress will release a lot of cortisol inside your body, and that cortisol transforms really quickly to belly fat. And that's the reason why it's important that you're not eating heavy meals late at night. How can you stop these habits? Is by actually building a new habit of ensuring that you eat lighter meals. Even though, yes, I know that life can happen. You may get home late. If you get home late at night, is it possible? Is it possible that instead of eating a heavy meal, you eat a light one? Save the heavy meals for earlier in the day, when you're still active and your body can still burn up the energy or whatever it is that you've consumed. So save the lighter meal for the night time. And when you have eaten something at night, don't go straight to bed. That's one other habit you can form. Don't go straight to bed. Yeah, you have heard that the rule is 3 hours before bedtime is when you should eat your last meal. But if that's not sustainable, and I know that that may not be sustainable for most people, what you can do is after eating that light meal, take a walk. A 5-minute walk will do. A 10-minute walk will do. You can do it around your house, in your neighborhood. Take a walk. Don't just go straight to bed. Because when you go straight to bed, you are really hurting yourself and then increasing your chances of developing belly fat, especially if you do it consistently. So the evening/night habit we're going to be dropping is eating heavy meals at night and going straight to bed. And the one we're going to be building is saving the lighter meals for night time. And then once we eat that meal, we take a 5, 10, 15 minute walk before going to bed. That will regulate the insulin, that will regulate anything that needs to be regulated, keep things flowing, keep the digestive system happy, and then you can go to bed in peace. Okay? Are we agreed? Good, thank you. The second evening habit nighttime habits that a lot of people have is, you see that nighttime crave you have that leads you to mindlessly snack. Okay, you get back home from work, you're probably bored, you're waiting for bedtime, you're bored, you're like, let me grab this packet of biscuits, let me grab that thing, let me grab this thing. Before you know it, you've consumed over 1,500 calories just snacking on snacks at night. We're not adding it to the food that you probably ate throughout the day, just snacks, biscuits, this here and there. Before you know it, you've taken up so much energy that you are not burning up. And then once you are done snacking, you go straight to bed, and what happens? Like I said, your insulin is spiked, your fat storage mode is on a high level, metabolism is affected, digestive system is affected. You wake up, you're bloated, you're hurting, you're tired, because your digestive system that was supposed to be resting wasn't resting. It was burning, or it was working on the snacks that you were eating. So mindlessly snacking in the evening due to high cravings. The cravings come at night. You need to find 1 or 2 healthy snacks that are easily digestible that you can enjoy at night when the craves come. One of the ones I do is just make a quick Greek yogurt bowl, and in that Greek yogurt bowl I just put a Greek yogurt, a little bit of soaked chia seeds, mix it up and add a few nuts here and there, and then I enjoy. Sometimes I add berries, and not all kinds of fruits, berries. I add berries to it, mix it up, and I enjoy. Maybe I enjoy a bar of dark chocolate with some nuts. Those are things that I actually snack on when the cravings hit hard. But please don't be snacking on things like sweet potato chips at night, plantain chips at night, popcorn that's made with lots of sugar and butter. That one is not to self. Because I'm in love with my popcorn, I can't help it. Not to self. And I see the damage I'm causing in my belly area, because I notice that every time I eat popcorn the night before, and when I eat popcorn, I usually eat popcorn like this. Like, I don't eat small popcorn like this. By the time I wake up the next morning, my whole stomach is feeling very bloated. Not because I naturally have a big belly, but it's just bloating. And I'm like, okay, something has to give. Sometimes I'm like, okay, when I'm eating the popcorn, and I say to myself, the repercussion of this, or the consequences of this action, is that you will wake up tomorrow morning with a bloated stomach. And I ask myself, are you ready to live with that? And I say, yes, I'm ready to live with it. And I eat my popcorn in peace. But I digress. The main point of what I'm trying to say is, try as much as possible not to consistently snack at night time. And if you want to consistently snack at night time, pick a snack or 2 you know will not hurt your body or increase your chances of storing up belly fat or making your stomach or your midsection look like it's bigger than normal. Okay? The third habits that a lot of people have that can increase your chances of belly fat or not living a healthy lifestyle in general is excessive screen time before bed. How does that lead to belly fat, you might ask? Guess what? The blue rays or the light from the screen reduces your melatonin. Your melatonin is actually the hormone that helps you sleep. And when your melatonin is reduced, your sleep quality is reduced. And when your sleep quality is reduced, like I said, you wake up the next morning, maybe you barely get any sleep, or even if you sleep, you're still tired, and you wake up the next morning, your stress levels are all over the place. And like I already have mentioned and established, stress is linked to belly fat because your body releases something called cortisol, an hormone as well that releases itself whenever you are stressed. And that is what turns to belly fat. And that kind of belly fat is the most stubborn kind of belly fat. So exposing yourself to excessive screen time before bedtime, again, like I said, will reduce the quality of your sleep because the blue rays from the screen affect your melatonin hormone, and that hormone is what helps you sleep good at night. And when it is reduced, the quality of your sleep is hampered. And then what happens is you wake up the next morning, you're stressed, you're tired, you barely got enough sleep, and because of that, cortisol is reduced, stress is activated, and belly fat is stored. So it's important that at least an hour before bedtime, keep the screens away. That's the habit you need to start inculcating now. Drop the phone, drop the laptop, drop the iPad, turn off the TV, go on your bed, turn off the light, and just be there. Learn to enjoy spending time with yourself, especially in the dark or in a dark room. Learn to enjoy spending time with yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually really good, and it would tremendously improve your quality of life as somebody who is on a healthy living journey. So yeah, that's the third habit we need to kick to the curb and then bring in the new habit of taking away the screens. If possible, ensure that you're not going into your bedroom with your mobile phones or anything that has screens or lights. Try. It definitely will contribute to your overall health, I promise. The fourth habit that may be contributing to excessive belly fat would be carrying the day's stress into the night. Not knowing how to dump your day's anxiety or your worries and your stress by the door, coming inside and then saying, you know what, as long as I'm in this house, there's no stress, there's no anxiety. Because what that happens is when you don't process your stress or your anxiety or your problems correctly, it elevates your cortisol, the cortisol in your body. Remember this thing called cortisol. And I think I'm going to film a whole video on this hormone called cortisol and how it contributes greatly to affecting a lot of things in the body, especially for women, our hormones. So unprocessed stress leads to elevated cortisol levels. And when your cortisol level is elevated, what happens is it contributes to the gain of very stubborn belly fat. And so it's important that, yeah, you probably have gone through all the stress during the day, but try as much as possible to learn ways to process your stress and manage the problems or the challenges you face during the day in a very healthy manner. And once you get into your house, or maybe once you get into the bedroom and you're ready to sleep, try and decompress. Carry the stress, like feel yourself or see yourself taking the stress out of your head and dumping it on the table. There's tomorrow for you to deal with whatever problem you want to deal with. But you want to ensure that you are having a quality sleep at night. And one of the ways is to ensure that stress is not part of your mind when you are going to bed. One of the things that happens when you go to bed with a lot of problems in your mind, our bodies may be what sleeps, but our minds really never sleep. And that's why sometimes you go to bed and you're dreaming all forms of dreams. Sometimes you wake up, you've probably dreamt like 10 to 15 dreams, seeing different things. It's actually not dreams, it's just your mind playing out itself while you are asleep, because your conscious state and your unconscious state don't actually sleep when you're sleeping. It's only your body that is sleeping. Your mind is still active. So if you want to enjoy good quality sleep and you don't want to be all over your place, all over your mind in your sleep, calm your mind down, decompress, keep that stress and that challenge, and ensure you don't carry it into your night time. Okay? I know you're enjoying the video so far, and before we get back into what we were doing, I just want to share a quick update with you. First of all, if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, now would be a good time for you to hit the subscribe button and join this Zeelicious family, especially if living a healthy lifestyle is of importance to you. At Zeelicious Foods, we're all about making healthy living very simple by giving you the tools, the materials, the recipes, and everything else you need to make healthy eating and maintaining a healthy lifestyle simplified. Okay, so click that subscribe button and the bell just right beside it so you can join the Zeelicious family. You can also join our email list. We have an active email list platform where we share articles and information that can also help you on your healthy living journey as well. Click the link in the description box down below to join our email list so that you can start receiving newsletters from us, offerings and materials and products and services that can help you on your healthy living journey. And of course, we have an array of meal plans that can also help you on your healthy living journey. Meal plans ranging from a healthy meal plan to a detox meal plan to a diabetes meal plan to a weight loss meal plan, a low carb meal plan, and then we also have a high protein meal plan. And currently we're working on the PCOS meal plan, which we're going to be updating in our meal plan library soon. Click the link in the description box down below to get more information about these meal plans and get access to the one that fits your dietary needs. And then of course, we're bringing back our cookbook, Winnie's Sizzling Selections. So we've been seeing all of your messages and we have gone back into the kitchen. We're trying to bring in new fresh recipes at the cookbook to update it. We want to refresh the articles to make it updated and give more information on how you can actually enjoy this healthy living. And the cookbook is literally going to be your one-stop shop for everything healthy eating and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Very soon we're going to be done and we're going to launch, and if you want to be the first to know when we officially launch, there's going to be a link in the description box down below where you can join the waiting list so that once we launch, you are the first to know. And then finally, you can keep up with us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as well. The link to join us is going to be in the description box down below. All right, with all of that being said, let's get right back into the video, shall we? The fifth evening/night habit that may be increasing belly fats or not helping you live a healthy lifestyle in general is going to bed late consistently, or if I would rephrase that, it would be not having a consistent sleep schedule. Not having a consistent sleep schedule it's been advised both scientifically, it's even been proven that when you have a sleep schedule, your body regulates itself, your hormones are regulated correctly, your body likes a schedule, your body likes a repetition of activities. That way it is not confused as to, okay, when are we going to bed? When are we staying awake? When are we doing active work? When are we not doing active work? But if you don't have a schedule for your life or for your day, it affects your body. It affects the synchronization of your body. It affects the rhythm of your body. It affects how your body functions. So it's not even just going to bed at night. It's just even pretty much like, what activities do you perform, or how is your daily schedule like? Your body loves a schedule so that it knows how to regulate itself. It knows, okay, from this time to this time, we're going to be doing active work during the day. From this time to this time, I know it's time to rest. But for those who don't have a consistent sleep schedule, what happens is maybe today you go to bed at 9, tomorrow you go to bed at 10, next tomorrow you go to bed at 11, the other time is 1. And in that time, remember that when you are awake, there is the high possibility and chance that you are going to snack on something, or you're going to want to eat something. So if your body maybe is used to going to bed at 9, and then you the next day you go to bed at 10, and maybe from that 9 to 10 you have consumed maybe 1,200 calories of something, your body is like, what is all this? Your body is confused. Your body is really confused. You confuse the entire body. You confuse the rhythm of the body. You confuse the flow of the body. So it's important that you actually have a consistent sleep schedule. You go to bed at the same time every day and and wake up at the same time every day. It's possible. You can train yourself to do that, and your body actually loves it. So that's pretty much some of the evening/nighttime habits that we need to start kicking to the curb, especially if you've identified yourself doing maybe 1 or 2 or more of what I have just mentioned. And while I was mentioning them, I was also talking about the new lifestyle habits that we can start inculcating to make our lives a whole lot easier, curb or reduce the chances of us accumulating belly fat, and then of course just living a healthy lifestyle in general. I'm just going to run through some of those habits again, and then some of the other ones that I included. The first evening habit that can help you burn belly fat, I already mentioned it, is eating earlier and lighter meals. Save the lighter meals for dinner, okay? The heavier meals can be had earlier in the day when you're still active and still very much in the flow of your day. The second one is create a wind down routine. Create a routine that helps you, like people call it a nighttime routine, that helps you calm down and just ease off into the night slowly. Something you can do is maybe take a quick bath, freshen up, change into your nightwear, pajamas, do a skincare routine, go into your bed and remove all the pillows. If you're the kind of person who has a lot of pillows on your bed, remove the pillows, get into the bed, and then just relax for about 30 to 45 minutes, just there by yourself, reading a good book. Or remember I said no screen time, which actually also leads me to the next point: reduce your screen exposure at night. Your wind down routine should not include you having to look at the screen. Reduce your screen exposure at night so that it doesn't affect the quality of your sleep, which in turn increases cortisol and then makes you have belly fat. So reduce your screen time, and then calm your mind before sleep. Calm your mind. Drop the worries, drop the pain. Don't overthink. Don't be anxious. Don't replay things that happened during the day, those awkward moments that you felt you wanted to cringe and you wanted the floor to open and swallow you. Don't replay the moments you thought you had failed at something, or let those things go. They don't define who you are. Just tell yourself, I'm going to let those things go for now, and I'm going to have a good night's sleep. Tomorrow we shall continue to stress and worry about them. That's if you want to continue to stress and worry about them. I don't advise you to do that. And then finally, prioritize quality sleep. Sleep regulates your insulin, it regulates your cortisol, it regulates your hunger hormones, it regulates all of these things. And one of the ways you can prioritize quality sleep is, first of all, don't eat late at night. When you eat at night, ensure it's a light meal. Have a sleep schedule. Don't go to bed thinking about all the problems of the world. That's how you have quality sleep every day. And go to bed at the same time every day if possible. Get at least 6 to 7 hours of quality sleep every single day. That's one of the biggest ways to actually burn belly fat and live a healthy lifestyle in general. Sleep is highly underrated, and we need to start making it a big deal, because it's one of the biggest contributors to actually burning belly fat and living a healthy lifestyle in general. That's pretty much all that I have for you today. Remember that I said that fat loss doesn't just happen at the gym or in the kitchen. It happens with your habits, the habits that you inculcate into your routines every day, both your morning, afternoon, and nighttime routines. And I hope with these things that I have shared with you today, you start paying closer attention to your routines, so that you know the routines that you're kicking to the curb and the ones that you need to work on, so that you can be on your way to living and maintaining a healthy lifestyle the proper way. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, share with a family or friend, somebody you know would actually find it very valuable. It will mean a lot to us. Okay, I'll see you again in my next video. Until then, remember to continue to live a healthy lifestyle. Take care.